Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to another episode of Multipack Mania! Now, this week we wanted you to pick out a 12-pack, and I picked 12 creature features. Now, this has The Creeping Terror, Gamera the Invincible, Horror High, Horror of the Zombies, The Horrors of Spider Island, Attack of the Monsters, The Wasp Woman, Land of the Minotaur, Snow Beast, Kong Island, The Crater Lake Monster, and Bride of the Gorilla. Now I'm going to be doing this one a little bit differently once again. I'm going to be using two die. One is a 6-sided die, and the other one is my trusty Freddy vs. Jason die. Now this has 6 sides, of course, but only 5 numbers. So, if it lands on Freddy vs. Jason, that can either mean 0 or 6. And that's going to be the dealer's choice, which is mine. Alright, let's see what we're going to watch this week. Let's roll the first one, which is 3. The second one is 5. So that's 8. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Horrors of Spider Island. I'm going to be watching that for Multipack Mania! And come back with a review soon. Alright guys, this is going to be dedicated to Spider Island Slim. Horrors of Spider Island is a 1960 film, which runs approximately 75 minutes, and is written and directed by Fritz Boddicker. He passed away on November 1st, 1981 at the age of 79. He was responsible for 2 films that were in German, and I can't pronounce them. Now this stars Harold Merckx as Joe. He passed away on December 7th, 1986 at the age of 70. He was in The Merry Widow and False Shame. Helga Frank as Georgia. She passed away on February 1963 at the age of 30. She had 6 credits to her name. None of them can I pronounce. And Alexander D'Arcy as Gary Webster. He passed away on April 20th, 1996 at the age of 87. He was in The 7 Miners, Way Out, and The Festival. Now, this was from West Germany. This movie is from West Germany, and it is dubbed in English, and it is also known as The Spider's Web. I had a blast with this movie. Now, from what I am to understand, I looked it up, and you can actually buy this on Blu-ray from Severin. Maybe I'll get it eventually, but there's 2 different cuts to this film. There is the cut that I watched, and I'm sure there is a sleazier cut. Because this movie is kind of sleazy and silly. It's got the 2 S's, the 2 essential S's. Now this is about a manager who's looking for pretty women to dance as they're going overseas to shoot it's either a special or a commercial or something like that. So when he finally picks his women, he goes on a plane, which goes down, and they end up in an inflatable raft in the middle of the Pacific, I think? Some ocean. And they end up on Spider Island. That's what this is called, Spider Island. So when they get to this island, they find a cabin where there's a man in a huge spider web inside the cabin who is dead. Now, apparently this island has uranium on it, which made it's not a huge spider, it's like a big spider, about the size of a big dog, I guess. That's the easiest way to describe it. And it's pretty damn cute, too. It kind of looks like a puppet, and it's kind of a cute spider. So as they're searching the island, the manager, who's with the women, gets bit by the spider. he in turn kills it. He shoots it a bunch of times, and he becomes a man spider. I'm going to kind of leave it there. There is more to the story, but this movie was just a ton of fun. I had a absolute blast with this. Like I said, this movie has the two S's, which is sleazy and silly, and it's just a lot of fun. You kind of even forget, this movie's so much fun, you kind of even forget there's any kind of threat on the island, because the women are running around scantily clad, and two men end up on this island who are delivering packages to the professor, who has actually died. He's the guy in the spider web in the beginning. And you have two men with all these women on the island, and they're fighting over them, and it's just really silly. They're all dancing on the island, despite the fact that there's a huge spider or a spider guy going around killing people. So it's a ton of fun. Very lighthearted, very silly, and as I said before, very sleazy. And yeah, I definitely recommend this. I would like to see the uncut version eventually. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. Kind of a rough copy on this one. Yeah, it kind of seemed like a bad VHS transfer, but that's fine. It kind of fit the movie, and it fit the mood of the film. So yeah, definitely check out this one. And our last theme for the year is going to be Go Big or Go Home. That is your biggest multi-pack. We are going to take 2 weeks off because we're doing our annual 12 Days of Christmas. Anyone is willing to participate. It's going to be from the 12th to the 23rd. And after the 12 Days of Christmas is going to be the final Multipack Mania of the year. Have fun, guys. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.